right, let's get started. So I already have my eyebrows done and I put primer on my face, and we're just gonna take some colors and see where things go while we talk about um, Temptation Island, which seemingly I started watching out of nowhere. I mean, here's the thing, I've never seen it. I heard of it, but for me, it's kind of like Love Island. I just haven't been able to get invested in shows like that. And to be honest, I'm not even sure if I'm invested in this one yet. But so far, so good. It's already 2 episodes in. And the reason why I didn't review the first episode right after is mostly because I just kind of felt like, well, if I do that and I don't like it, I'm going to stop. And honestly, I didn't really hear anybody talking about it. So it didn't seem like it was going to be the show for me. Or for you guys, for that matter. But I watched the first episode, and I'm not gonna lie, the trailer is kind of interesting, but the first episode, the first 20 minutes, I was legitimately gonna turn it off. I was like, I can't with these people. So just a quick synopsis. Basically, it's 4 couples. None of them have been together less than a year. And they basically decide as a couple that they're going to go to test their relationship and see. Oh, real quick. I'm using the Zulu palette by Juvia's Place. And yeah, don't know this color. Anyway, it's the yellow one. So see, now normally I put a white base down, but I'm not doing shit. So I figured, let's see what we can do with this palette. Let's just experiment. Okay, so anyway, so these 4 couples, like I said, they decide that they're going to see if their relationship is strong enough to handle the temptations of being surrounded by singles and essentially being single for however long this show takes place. Now, like I said, it's my first time watching it. I really don't fully get it all. But so there's the 4 couples are Thomas and Chelsea. They are, I believe he's 37 and she's 29. Now okay, Chelsea, pretty girl, pretty woman, but she definitely gives me Reed's a little older vibes, or definitely Reed's 29, and he gives me like, I think I look like Tom Cruise, and I definitely get told that all the time, and so therefore I think I'm a hottie. He's not one. And she is not really feeling the fact that he's super flirtatious, as would anybody. That's very irritating. I wouldn't know. Can't relate. Anyways, so, and by the way, the reason why I'm using this palette is because I definitely felt like after watching Temptation Island, I was feeling summer colors, summer vibes, blah, blah, blah. So at this point, he wants to go on the show to see if, because this is his first real relationship that they are really meant to be. And if he wants to deal with her, as he calls them, insecurities. Now, I wouldn't categorize me not appreciating you being a flirt as an insecurity, but okay, we'll go with that. Now, then there's another couple. Their names are escaping me right now. I will insert them somewhere. And she's a ex-professional soccer player. She was a D1 soccer player. They work together. I don't remember what they do, but it doesn't really matter because she keeps constantly bringing up the fact that she's dated, guys who are career athletes, and so she doesn't know if this is the relationship for her. What I took from that was, I'm used to bigger and better things, and I think you're fine, and I love you, but do I deserve more? And that's what they're there to test out. Now they've been, I don't know, a year and a half or something like that. And it's cool. I mean, they're young enough. Their age is, again, escaping me right now. But they're young enough, I'll insert that too, to basically need to see what else is out there, right? Then you have one couple, Julian and Kristen, and they are from New Jersey. They have been together for 11 years since they were in high school. They're all they've ever known, except for him, who's cheated a couple of times. And she's forgiven him, but she also doesn't want to look like an idiot. And apparently he's constantly trying to propose, and she's constantly dodging the proposals, right? And she just wants to make sure, like, he's a new man, right? Okay. So he definitely gives me I fucked up vibes, but you fucked up twice, bro. And again, they've been together since they were like 15. As far as I'm concerned, they need to experiment other things in life so that they can appreciate what they have. And if they decide to come back together, then that's one thing. But it's when you're with somebody for that long, your families are intertwined, there's so much stuff that goes into that. And it's probably hard to just break that up because everybody's breaking up at that point. I personally feel like she's looking for a reason to stay together, and he better not embarrass her on TV is basically what that boils down to. Now, then you have, save the best for last. You have Kendall and Erica. Now, Kendall is a smarmy asshole who doesn't think that she's ambitious enough to be his girlfriend. Based on the intro, it seemed to me like they live together and she caters to him and he doesn't appreciate it. I personally feel like the reason why he decided to sign up for this show is because his intention is to, I don't have a brow color, so I'm gonna get a different palette and swap it up for something different. He gives me very much the vibe that he's looking to find a new girlfriend, and yeah, he's just looking to break up with her in a more elaborate way so that it kind of feels like, oh, well, we tried. Definitely seems like he's over the relationship. He even made little subtle comments like, let the games begin. He's a dickhead. Anyway, so at this point, everybody's, getting acquainted. And oh my God, I can't believe we're doing this. And it's reading very like most of the guys, except for the soccer player's girlfriend or soccer player's boyfriend, he definitely feels like I shouldn't be here. And she's giving me I might have to trade up. Now, we'll see what happens, but that's what I'm getting so far. Now, okay, back to Kendall and Erica, okay? Because their relationship is pretty much the one to watch for, because he already, on episode 1, he gets a lap dance and some more shit, and it's just like, bro, you brought this girl here to break up with her. You could have did that shit at home. Anyway, so the four couples are put in front of these 12 single women and 12 single men. And apparently the girlfriends, my hand is ashy. The girlfriends go live with the single dudes and the boyfriends go live with the single women. Now, they get introduced to them. Some of them come out and have little like things that they say as like they're basically selling themselves because they're all there to find love. Hopefully with one of the people in the couple. One chick comes out and she goes,
ladies, you better watch out because I'm scientifically proven to be irresistible to men. Okay.
Basically, there's that. And then after that, a couple other people come out. And then there's this one moment that was really weird to me where this black guy named Shaquille comes out. And he's a big old buff ass, swole head motherfucker. He comes out there and he takes his shirt off and he's like, yeah, I'm a personal trainer, but I would personally train to be your boyfriend. Like all extra sexy and shit. For him, that's sexy. For me, it's cringy. Whatever. Some people like it. So then the dude, the 37-year-old wannabe Tom Cruise says,
watch out for these guys.
Oh, babe, don't say that. Relax.
For me, it was weird that producers made sure to put that in. You know, I think it was just very telling of his personality, and I'm just gonna leave that there. Okay, so anyways, so you know what? I need a little something deeper for this crease, my dear. So I'm gonna go into my Born to Run palette by Urban Decay, and I'm gonna use Hell Ride, which is this color right here. No, Wild Heart. Let's go to Wild Heart instead. So basically, then after that, they're introduced. Now, the dude, the black guy, his Kendall, he gets a little special shout out from one of the singles, and her name is, I don't know her name, but she is just feeling him, honey. She wants all of his stuff. And at that point, there's like, I don't want to call it chemistry. I just, like I said, I feel like he's trying to leave his relationship and looking for a way out. So at that point, they are introduced, they move into their respective homes. Oh no, they go to dinner. So they go to dinner, and then Mark Wahlberg is the name of the host, and he tells them, like, this is the end. This is where we part ways, and you go over there, and you go over there, and then if you guys meet at the end, then it's love. Okay. Again, my first experience with this show, I don't know what the hell to expect. So at that point, I just didn't know what I was signing up for. Now, here we are. Episode 2 has come out, and I am in it to win it. Okay, so at this point, there's like a ceremony, and the singles go and pick someone that they've had a brief chance to know, because they've all had these little, like, we'll call them cocktail parties, right? Where, like I said, they're living together and everything, and blah, blah, blah. And they decide which singles they want to take on a date. And they have to do it in front of the group. By the group, I mean their boyfriends and girlfriends and everyone else's. And the rest of the singles. It is quite a spectacle. I mean, just to see who's picking who and what their taste levels are like. Oh, and as everybody was coming out, forgot about this. So Erica looks, okay. The other 3 couples' boyfriends come out, and the girls are all like, I love you. And the boys are like, I love you too. I miss you. And Erica is like, I love you. And Kendall's like, look over there. He just didn't care, you know? And that was kind of sad. Actually, it was very sad, because she was absolutely devastated. And when he picked that blonde girl that had made the little comment to him about how she was going to take old girl's boyfriend. And it just very much, like I said, it told the story already. So now at this point, everybody goes on their little dates, and it's whatever. Their dates are boring. None of that shit really mattered. However, at the end of the dates, the girls got to see some of what the men did at one of their little kickbacks that they had. They were not happy. And whatchamacallit, Erica was crying because her boyfriend is out there doing the most and rubbing up on booties and all kind of stuff. Now, Julian, I give him all the props in the world, because at one point a girl tried to hug him and he curved her like she had, like, the Matrix, like, no hugs over here, get your ass out of here. I got a woman that I'm trying to get back to, and your ass is a problem. So yeah, I'm gonna stay tuned and see how it goes, and obviously I'll put a little bit more in-depth stuff as things go on. I'm still getting to know these characters and how this show works, because it really didn't reveal that much about like what happens next. Okay, so now they know this stuff, but I thought they weren't seeing each other until the end. So what does it all mean? And are the guys going to see stuff that the girls did? And I don't know. It's just very, very confusing for like a new watcher, but I'm into it. I feel like the first episode maybe should have been the 2 hours, and then like the second week I'd be able to grasp what exactly is gonna happen or how this is gonna break down, because so far it's giving me Bachelor vibes, but also a little more juicy, just because some of the singles seem very like, I'm here to take your person and you're gonna go home alone. Anyway, this is my Temptation Island wrap up. I mean, again, I guess I could probably get into a little bit more detail, but I feel like right now I'm not as invested as I would like to be, which is kind of what the ending of the first episode and second episode haven't given me enough context about what it is that this is really supposed to be giving me. I guess that's the best way to put it. I'm not going to put lashes on. I mean, I'm staying home anyways. I'm literally not going anywhere. I don't even tell you what time it is, because after I put this on, I just really wanted to test these colors. I'm probably going to take it off. But I want to, you know, see what's going to be popping springtime, come springtime. What's going to be a vibe? Which palettes can I retire and which needs to get some attention? You feel me? Anyway. So yeah. Ooh. I definitely feel bad for Erica though. She's a really pretty girl, and she seems like she didn't know what he was signing her up for. She seems like she has a very low self-esteem, which is crazy because she's really pretty. All the women are very pretty women. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys about the little fight that happened with Kristen and one of the single dudes. He grabbed a bottle of champagne. I think it was the same dude. And he shook the bottle and tried to do one of those little like sports, like, oh, look at us, we're drunk and know how to make a mess. And she was like, clean that shit up. And I don't blame her. Listen, when you are of a particular woman, person, when you know what it's like to clean up some sticky ass shit, you're just like, dude, I'm not picking up after grown ass man. No, it's a no. It's a no for me, but thanks. So yeah, but it was okay. Like I said, I feel like I need more context for the show to really give me what I needed to give me. But look, y'all about to be mad because this video is going to stop. And then I'm going to do my Jersey Housewives video while I'm in the middle of my makeup. So in order to see the rest of it, you got to watch that too. I'm sorry.